Kathy, is what's been keeping Kathy Lasater busy during COVID-19?
Well, not a whole lot. I've been driving my convertible a lot, and I finally decided to see what the fascination was with Candy Crush. So I started Candy Crush. Been reading, going to the pool, and not doing a whole lot of anything, actually. Well, in addition to the 40 years at WashU, there were about 10 plus years that I worked before I got here. So it's closer to 50 plus years. So yeah, it's time to go. And with the way things are changing within athletics and everything, it's different, and it's not what I know. It's not the interaction with the kids and the coaches and stuff. So yeah, it was time to go. As I said in the interview, I got here right when things were getting ready to take off here at WashU. And I was working for a very dynamic dean of students. He had been hired by Chancellor Danforth to revitalize extracurricular life for the students, and he embraced it fully. And when he embraced it, his staff had to embrace it with him. So no matter what was going on, his staff was with him, me included, and got to know a lot of the students that way. And so it was just like, and then athletics was getting ready to take off, and it's like, oh, you can't leave now. You're going to see what's going to happen. So I want to be a part of that. So that's why, basically.
How have you always been able to be so positive in your life?
It doesn't serve any purpose to be negative about anything. And I genuinely enjoyed being a part of whatever was going on. When I was selling merchandise, it was a small way to be a part of the team, of what was going on with the team, and to support them. So that was great for me, you know. And I'm sure I've had my bad news, and I'm sure you've seen them all, but they don't last long. It's tend to be like a blow up and then it's over. But it's a waste of time to be upset, mad, whatever. You just, you forge ahead and you just try to make people happy and make them want to do their job and tell them that you'll support them and do the best you can. I always told students that when we were on trips and I was walking into a facility with the team around me or whatever, I always felt very proud to be with them because I knew what a good bunch of people I was with. We were in Michigan the one year for volleyball, and I was standing courtside, and there were moms and dads, before the game. And the one mom comes over to me and says, "Which one of them is yours?" And I said, "They all are. They're all mine." And that's the way it's been. They have all been mine from the get-go.
Do you have any top memories in your 40 years that really stand out?
The first national championship, the first men's basketball championship. My favorite event was always Hall of Fame, always, because after we got it going, John kind of turned it over and said, okay, he made the initial contacts and then it was mine. So it was fun to get in touch with all the alums and talk to them and see them come back. That was a favorite. The presidential elections, the first one we had, we found out the week before that we were going to have it, and knew the facility manager, and so she put all of her friends on the floor. So, there's Muriel Cuomo and Ann Richards, and all the politicians were wandering around. It's like, this is cool. So, that was really exciting.
What are you going to miss the most about coming into office?
The interaction with my staff, my rec family, and the interaction with the coaches and the kids. Although the student interaction is it's kind of gotten to the wayside. I've only seen them during events. They don't come to our side of the building as often. But the interaction with the staff, with the people, that's always been interesting. And I've always made it a point to go down and say hi and see what's going on. And maybe it was being nosy, but that's how I thought you got to know people and understand them and to relate to them better. So I will miss that really a lot. And I'll miss Brian. Brian and I have a really good rapport. And sometimes people in the office are like, what? He and I are on the same wavelength. So I will miss that daily rapport with him.
What is Kathy Lasater going to do to keep busy during retirement?
Well, I wish it were that simple, because people think, oh, you're retired. Well, when you announce you're going to retire, there is a minutia of paperwork that has to be done. It takes forever. So it's like when I get done with that, I'll be looking forward to going back and getting and riding in the convertible. I had a trip to Ireland planned earlier this year and had to cancel it because of the COVID. So maybe we'll get that trip going in a year or two. That's kind of on my bucket list to do. And if it happens, great. If it doesn't, well, opportunity lost. But I'm just going to enjoy myself. And if worse comes to worse and I need money, I'll just go down the street to Schnucks and get a job.